Right, folks, welcome back to another episode in the Valencia save. Here we are, 14 games into the season. We are 10th in La Liga. 14 games, 7 wins, 1 draw, 6 defeats. Yes, it hasn't gone brilliantly, but here we are. Here is some of the results, since you would have seen last time out it was the games against Barcelona and Espanyol, I do believe. Following on from that, we lost to Villarreal 2-1. We did beat Zaragoza 4-1. We did lose to Real San Sebastian 5-1. That was very poor, and I have no idea how that happened. Like, literally, they scored 3 goals within about 10 minutes. It was actually a lot more even than it sounds. Either way, we've come back and we've come up with 4 wins in a row, which is quite the turnaround, I must say. We got a 2-1 win over Girona, 2-0, sorry, a 2-1 win over Sevilla, 3-0 over Vallecano, and 2-1 over Tenerife. So today we're about to play Bilbao and Real Betis. Hopefully we keep the winning form running. But there is some unfortunate news, actually, that's the one, current injuries. We've got Malang Sarr, broken lower leg, won't be back until the end of January. Nico Alvidi's got a hip injury. He will not be back until about 8 days, about a week until he's back. So they're our top 2 centre-backs. Have been injured for, within about a week of each other, so that's sort of how the bad run of form and the results sort of cost us. Our 2 best centre-backs being injured is not helpful at all. Anyway, let's get to actually. We did play a few games on the Switzerland side of things, and we have qualified for the World Cup, coming top of our group, which is fantastic. So here was our group. We had the group 5, and we pipped Germany to the top of the group, surprisingly. We got 8 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. The loss was against Germany, of course it was, but they lost twice and drew twice. So we won that with 5 points. Who did Latvia draw against? Albania. That's a good result for them. Yes, Germany drew both times against Romania, and they lost once to us, and they once lost to Albania as well. So Albania did claim a few, some positive results for them, I guess. Either way, now we've qualified for the World Cup, and go us. Righto, let's get into the game. We've seen some positive signs in recent games, so hopefully we can continue that form. Alright, are we going to play yet? I should have already been ready. This is embarrassing. No. Ooh, who is this fella? 22-year-old enthusiastic centre-back. I don't like the fact that you can only have 3 non-EU players in Spain, I should say. How tall is he? 6'1". Okay. 18 heading, 18 bravery, 16. Oh my goodness. He's wanted by Chelsea and Real Madrid. How? 377 minimum release clause. Yeah, I don't think that happened. 35 to 48. That is not a bad price, and his wages aren't too bad either, but he's got a dubious chance of doing it. I suppose we could probably chuck in a bid for him. We'll have to wait and see in January whether we might, because we will have both of our centre-backs coming back, but we will need to find probably someone new as well to help us. Why is Gal playing there? No. Also don't want a poacher on an advanced forward like we normally have. No. Not Nico Gonzalez, no, I want that. Role suitability. Actually, no, I want ability. What am I doing? Well, Benali, he's been in good form. Volland has actually been in really good form so far, actually. Have a quick look here. 7 games, 3 goals. So I'm pretty pleased with that so far. He's been making quite the impact on this right wing there. Hendricks has been a bit poor, and every time I see a mistake I normally know that it's Hendricks, unfortunately, which is just par for the course. I guess it's just one of those unfortunate things in life. You sort of have to get used to it, but you know, it is what it is. We'll chuck you on defend there. Moro's been great. Vazquez can go off for De Gea. Andre's going to come in because De Gea has been pretty useless. I think we'll go positive, but we don't want to go attacking too far out. And that looks like it'll be the first team then. So Jose Guy on the left, Tahini and Stora in the middle, Hendricks on the right, Andre in goal, Diawara, Moro and Musa in the middle, Bricolo, Volland and Benali up top. Dolberg, Gomez, Press, Almendra, Vazquez, Alvidi and De Gea all on the bench. Let's go. Alrighty, first highlight of the game, about 30 minutes in, as Hendricks makes a good tackle after I was just criticising him off camera, and it goes over the top to Benali, who can't make it into the back of the net, unfortunately, but he was offside, so we can take something out of there. Looks like we've had less of possession, but otherwise it's been really even. Everything else, 5 shots, 3 on target, 7 fouls each. Yeah, we have not done a huge amount, but the goalkeepers, it seems like it's a day for them. They both had 3 saves. We'll tell the boys the performance is a bit disappointing. We'll tell them you've got the real ability, and I want to tell Benali I'm not happy with his finishing because he needs to score more goals. We're paying him bloody enough money to come in just because he plays for Manchester United, but he's not been as much of a world beater as I first thought he might be, especially after his good performances last year when he was out on loan in Ligue 1. So the stats say anyway, but I guess playing him is a different story and it's a different league. So 70 minutes in, I'm gonna make a couple of changes. So is anyone playing particularly poorly? Not really. It's Kevin Volland is on like the lowest rating of everyone, but he's fine. I'm going to bring Dolberg on because he's a proven striker, I guess you could say. Anyone with Musa is the lowest stamina. I don't really have anyone that could play. I guess Moro can, and then Almendra can come on. That doesn't really make much of a difference. Anyway, we'll confirm those changes. We'll bring on Almendra and Dolberg. We'll see what we can do. Come on, boys. Possession has still not been our strong suit. It's Dolberg. Yes, he puts it in the back of the net. 3rd goal of the season. That was lucky. That was very lucky. Look at that. Joseph Bricolo, he just gets it, and the defender just misses the slide tackle. But we're up to 5th now. A nice 1-0 victory would be perfect, as long as we can pump on the brakes, stop them from scoring, and that's it. Yes, 1-0. We can keep the run. We can keep the run going. Kasper Dolberg comes off the bench to score the 1 goal in the 78th minute. Fantastic win, boys. We should be proud of that against probably one of the bigger teams that we've actually beaten since I've been in. Maybe it's starting to turn around. We're in 5th now. 8 wins from 15. Whew. We're into the Europa League, or the Euro Cup, whatever they want to call it on this. Fantastic. Let's get to the Betis game very soon. Righty-o, back for the game against Betis. Team selection is going to be pretty much, well, it is actually going to be the exact same, apart from Dolberg is going to start, because Benali is not in the best form. He has scored more goals, I guess, 4, 3, Still, Jose Gaia has also scored 4, so... But yeah, just going off recent form, I guess Benali does have the higher match rating. But anyway, we're going for the same team. So Dolberg, Brekalo, Volland, Musa, Moro, Diawara, Gaia, Tahini, Stora, Hendricks and Andre in goal. Good to see that Charlie and Evan have a fairly decent partnership together now, so that's nice. The one of them is Irish, yes, and then this guy is English, so that's good for them. Happy with that. Hopefully we can get to see more signs of what would you call it? More signs of chemistry within the team, hopefully coming up. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Alvidi is still coming back from injury. He's still going to play on the bench just in case we need him, but I don't think we will play him too much. I want you to go out there and grab us some goals, Casper. We know you're worth it. Well, you were at Nice anyway. We know you can do better than what you've been showing us. So some of you might have noticed it's actually the exact same position that we played at Nice, and it has worked. So who knows? Maybe this is just the formation, I should say. Maybe this is just the formation that works for me as a manager, gets the best out of my players. I don't know, but I changed it after a few games and stuck with it, and it has worked. So pretty pleased with that. Oh, I've missed the goal. Kevy Volland is the scorer. 4th goal of the season, thanks to a great assist from Jose Gaia. So we can watch the replay here. Dolberg gives it back. Gaia just bang! He looked like he might have been offside there. Is he offside? No, he makes the run perfectly timed. Great assist there. We're moved up to 4th now. Things are looking up. We can actually beat some of these more average teams. We'd only normally be beating the relegation fodder, you know, and the teams that have just come up, and the teams that will be, you know, around the bottom of the table. So I'm impressed with this team's efforts so far. We could make this 6 wins from 6, which would be lovely to see. We just need to stay on track at the moment. Kevin Volland up to Hendricks now. What's he going to do? Volland's got the ball back again, but Rasiopi? I don't know. I should know him. He's Switzerland. I've dropped him because he wasn't actually that great for me in the Swiss national team. Anyway, I suppose Swiss goalkeepers coming up against each other today. Teddy Andre and Rasiopi. I can't say his name. Either way. Anyway, Musa now. Brekalo. What can he do? He puts it in the back of the net for his first goal of the season. Get in, Josep. Oh, I did not know that Real Betis are almost bottom of the table with 10 points. So I guess it is kind of good that we are beating them, because it would be really embarrassing if we weren't. Stage. I hope they don't go down. Batista are a good side. I think we might need to make a couple of changes. We're going to bring Al Mendra on. He can play as the attacking mid. We'll get Jerry on for. We're going to bring Alvidi on at fullback for Hendricks. Is he a bit tired there? And it's Brekalo, or I don't have another winger on the bench, do I? Gomez can play on the left for Brekalo. Who's Kevin Volland is worse off, so we're just going to play Benali there instead. There we go. That will do it. It should hopefully this should be enough to see off Batiste. So, time is running out. They do have a wee corner there, and it is in the back of the net after a bit of a scramble there. Guido Gomez. What happened here? So it just went in. Not sure what Almendra was doing there. That is entirely his fault. definitely a goal. We'll skip that replay. We should still win though, we just can't keep the clean sheet, which is something we have struggled with this season a bit. Seem to concede some very sloppy goals. Oh, Benali's just been robbed. Charlie Storer now, come on, no one is there. No one is in the defence. Teddy Andre with a great save, keeping us in the game. Do not concede like this in the 90th minutes. Come on, boys. You're better than this. We can do it. Corner now. Charlie Storer heads it away. Goes back to Sanchez. Almendra, a great block. Still with Batiste. Oh, no. Oh, he's passed it. It's gone too far. It's a corner. Not a corner, a throw-in for us. 4 minutes of added time. Come on, boys. We won. Get in. As we should have. Performance was a little bit disappointing. I would say that we will need to show up a bit better when we play against better teams. And that'll be all. Yes, there we go. Valencia in control as Batiste are brushed aside. Anyway, well, that is a great run of form. Girona, we haven't lost or drawn. That's what, 6 games. It is 6 games in a row. I did actually win Manager of the Month for November, so quite happy with that. Anyway, we are gonna come back after January with games, I think, against when should we come back? Real Madrid, Corona and Real Madrid, or Gijon? I don't know. Maybe both. Maybe all 3. Maybe I'll bring you back with these 3 games here: Corona, Real Madrid, and Sporting Gijon. Yeah. That'll do. We'll bring you back for those 3 games, and we'll see what happens in January with the transfers. Anyway, thanks a ton for watching, folks. Drop a like, leave a comment, and make sure you've subscribed to see more. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.